The Davenport Junior Theatre now under a time crunch as it searches for a new home. The program will have to leave the Annie Wittenmeyer complex. Those buildings will be converted into affordable housing. Maddie Franz joins us in studio to explain why plans to move into NorthPark Mall fell through. Hey, Maddie.
Hey, John. That NorthPark Mall plan was originally announced in April. Then late last month, the city said it might be too expensive to convert the former Yonker space. Now it's a race against the clock to find a new alternative.
So the NorthPark Mall option, it was originally vetted as an interim option.
The Davenport Junior Theatre knew it had to leave the Annie Wittenmeyer complex. With community input in mind, the city announced the program's move to the former Yonker space in April.
And as we got into that space, discovering like a zoning change of use, things like that, it was just going to be very cost prohibitive to make it a short-term option.
Acting City Administrator Nicole Gleason says the 9 classrooms alone would have cost the city $12 million, not including the theater.
The facility needed complete new like HVAC systems, sprinkling, things like that, which were just adding to the cost.
So it's back to the drawing board.
Ideally, it is a place that is secure, safe, ADA accessible. We really value our green space, and then of course the adequate programming space to carry the program forward.
Daniel Sheridan was the performing arts supervisor for 16 years and involved in junior theater for much longer. His last day was Wednesday.
We have visited a lot of different properties and buildings.
One of his priorities for a new space, room to grow.
We've been on a steady progression of growth over the last 16 years.
He says he and theater staff have been involved in the search process. Right now, the big focus is on cost.
The staff is working on kind of that detailed cost breakdown.
Depending on how the numbers shake out, junior theater could end up in an existing building or something new. Whatever the city chooses, Sheridan says the show will go on.
The community can make spaces work, and we're ready to put in that effort.
Now, Gleason says the city wants to decide on a new location in the next 2 months. That will give time to negotiate contracts and perform any upgrades to the new space. John?
All right, Maddie, thank you. In its current session, Sheridan says the junior theater program serves 420 kids. 60% are Davenport residents.